slightly concerned about the fact it's either snowing or raining outside and I'm wearing bright red. A bright red two-piece, oh yeah. But the thing is, I thought to myself, I'm gonna bring colour to a miserable day. There we go! Turning a negative into a positive. Definitely don't think I did that, but you can wear colour whenever you want, angels, do you know what I mean? Rain, snow, go out in a bright red bodysuit and matching trousers, do you know what I mean? Anyway, hello honeys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're just joining me now, then this is a cute setup. It's not really that cute, but I am at a hotel, so I thought, you know what? I'm gonna film a video for my huns. Like, just because I'm staying somewhere doesn't mean I stop making content. Like, we can't stop. What's that song? Miley Cyrus. We won't. Okay, anyway, so basically I'm at a hotel, but I was not going to stop for anyone. If you are new here, then please hit the subscribe button. I'd be so grateful, and join my family of huns. I'm a hun, my huns are huns, and hopefully you want to join my family of honeybees. We're actually really lovely here, so I'd love it if you subscribe. We have an exciting video because it's a story time. Hold on to your chest. It's a story time. Stop. Just stop. No one's going to want to subscribe to you, Imogen, if you're being like that. Okay. God. So we've got story time. These are my favourite videos to film. I love them so much because I just get to sit with my huns, I get to sit with my best friends and just have a chat. Like, who wouldn't want to do that? But this story time, okay, I'm putting my leg up because you need to see the matching red suit. It is the story time of my first kiss. Dun, dun, dun. It is the story time of my first kiss. I wanted to kick off a kind of first series on my channel, maybe first relationship, first kiss, first, you know what? I mean, if anyone wants to know certain things like that, then please let me know. And if you do like this video, definitely please give it a massive thumbs up. So today, without further ado, let's get on with the story time about my first kiss. It's actually quite a funny story. Okay, so I'll set the scene. Let's set the scene. Basically, where I went to school, you start your senior school in year 9 to year 12. So from year 4 to year 8, everyone that is already coming over to the big school had already known each other. There was about 5 new people in each year. So I was really nervous about being the new kid, but I sort of loved it as well because I was like, oh, I'm new, like I'll get to make loads of new friends, and I was buzzing off it because the year beforehand I had actually been home tutored, so I wasn't really around a lot of people. That's another story. That's a bullying story time that I would love to definitely do, but not me, the bully, but I went through bullying and that's why I was home tutored, but that's another story. Stop going off on tangents. If you want me to do that story time, please let me know. Anyway, so set the scene. I'm the new kid off the block, loving life. New kid off the block, who are you? Anyway, so I'm loving life and I started in year 9. It will get to my first kiss, I promise, but I need to set the scene. So when I first started, there was a group of girls that were seen as the popular girls, and I kind of fell into their friendship group. I didn't end up staying in their friendship group, but I was in their friendship group, and there was this one girl who seemed very dominating in the pack kind of thing. She was the one that everyone was a little bit scared of. Everyone wanted to talk to her. Everyone wanted to be her. All the boys fancied her. She was that girl. She was the funny one, you know, whatever. We sat down. I'd got to know them a little bit, but this was in my first week. Like, this was in my first week, so this was setting the tone. And they said to me, we all sat in like a little circle. There was like 7 of us, and they all went round the circle saying what they'd done with a boy. Now, home tutored, I was naive. Not even home tutored. My parents just brought me up a little bit bubble wrapped. I was naive to a lot of things. I was naive. I was just very scared. And when I was younger, my dad was quite protective, which I loved. And I loved that he was like that, because it didn't make me grow up too quick. Like, I didn't want to rush things. But I didn't have boyfriends. I didn't have boys come over. Like, I didn't have friends that were boys. Just because I was a bit scared about what my parents would say. My parents were very open and they weren't strict parents. I didn't have boyfriends or boys that were friends. I just didn't have that. So when they were going around talking about what they'd done, we were 13, like, no one had had sex, but some of the girls, they'd all kissed someone. They'd all kissed a boy, and there's Imogen like, I'd never kissed anyone. I'd never even pecked someone, let alone have tongues. Like, no, 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 no. Like, no, no, no. Imogen had never had that. So I was like, oh my God, when it gets to me, what am I gonna say? What am I gonna say? What am I gonna say? And from being a kid that was bullied, I then joined a new school and I was desperate to be liked. Obviously this changed year 10, year 11, I'll tell you about that another day, but I was desperate to be liked. So I was thinking, oh my God, they've all got with someone, they've snogged someone, oh cute, they've all snogged someone, and then they'd all done other little bits, like little bits, not massive bits, but little bits. And I was thinking, I don't even know what that is. And I'm thinking, oh my God. I was sitting there thinking, what am I gonna say? So when I first started that school, I went in there confident. I was like, listen, I got bullied in my old school. I was home tutored. I can't wait to make friends. I was just very loud. I'm a very loud person. I was just very much like, hi, I'm Imogen and I want to make friends. And I was just being myself, a little bit over the top, but that is me. Hi, Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm a little bit over the top. My name's Imogen. So, I hope you don't mind the setup, by the way, angels. Anyway, so then, because I was a flirty person, I was confident enough to talk to boys. I wasn't confident enough to kiss them or do other things with them or go on dates with them or anything like that or even have a boyfriend. But I was confident enough for them to think I was like that, if you know what I mean. Like, they were looking at me thinking, she's definitely done stuff with boys. And I'm thinking, I haven't even kissed someone. Do you know what I mean? So then when it got to me, they were all like, so Imogen, what have you done? And I'm like, I was like, yeah, I've done loads. I was literally like that. I was like, yeah, I've done loads. I went in and lied, barefaced lied, like, Imogen, hi, welcome to the new school. Start off on the right foot, don't go in and lie. But I was 13, I don't lie now, like that's my worst nightmare in the world. But yeah, I went in and lied, But we've all done something like that. We've all been in a situation where we fear being judged and we fear not being liked and we feel like we have to fit in, so we lie. And it's not something I regret because I learned from it. Trust me, like, I don't lie now. It's like my biggest thing in life is not lying. I can't lie. Like, when I was younger, I was 13, come on. But now, something happened in my life when I was about 14 and it showed me that lies are bad. I didn't do anything, but I saw something happen and it showed me that lies are bad and it's better to tell the truth. Whether someone isn't gonna like the truth, it is better to tell the truth. And now I just can't lie. My mum always says to me, Imogen, you did acting, you're a good actress, you can't lie. And I'm like, Mum, when I'm acting, I'm a different person. When I'm lying, I'm Imogen. Do you know what I mean? I'm lying for Imogen, I can't do it. But when I was 13, I tried to do it. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, yeah, done loads. Done everything actually, everything but sex. Everything but sex? You're 13, Imogen. Everything but sex. I didn't even know what everything but sex was. I didn't even know what everything but sex was. Like, I had no clue. So they start asking me questions. They start asking me questions about certain things and I'm like, at that point I was like, I'm in a hole, like, dig yourself out, Imogen, dig yourself out. But I couldn't dig myself out of a hole that I didn't even know what hole I was in. Like, I was like honestly, I was literally having anxiety in my stomach. But the thing is, they'd never done everything but sex. They'd done other things. So certain things, I just lied. And when I mean I lied, like, if I told you what I said, like, when they got round to doing those things with someone, they came over to me and they were like, Imogen, you lied. I was like, I know. I really lied. Like, they found out when they had boyfriends that I lied about the stuff. Because the stuff I was coming out with, like, you don't want to know. Like, you don't want to know. They were like, what's it like this? Is it like this? Is it like this? And I was like, oh, Hans, honestly, Imogen, what were you doing? And then all of a sudden it's fine because the bell's gone, we're going back to class. So I'm like, sweet. Oh no, they're telling everyone. So then all the boys are like, Imogen. And I'm like, no! So then this boy in the year above really fancied me and I did really fancy him. But at this point, he thinks I've done everything but with someone. He's thinking she's game, like, she's game. And I'm like, I got myself into a deep, dark hole. I was in an oblivion. I was like, I can't get out. Oh, Hans, honestly. So then this boy starts wanting to date me and I'm like, he's in the year above, he's really fit. Like, I really fancied him. I wanted to go out with him, but I was so scared. Like, I was so nervous about being with someone because I thought, if he tries to kiss me, I'm not gonna know what to do. Like, I'm gonna tell you something truthful here, Hans. I practiced on a mirror. Oh yeah, I practiced on my bathroom mirror. Like, I'll never forget it. I was practicing on that mirror. But the mirror's like that. It's flat. That's not a person. Like, why were you practicing on a mirror, Imogen? Like, it's flat. Who's moving there? Like, oh, I can't even believe I'm telling you this, but I can because I'm just open. I tell my Hans everything. You're my best friend, so it's fine. I start going out with this boy, but we don't even speak. Like, we speak a bit, but every time we speak, I'll get really nervous and, like, not speak and then run away and make loads of excuses. So then we text a lot in the evenings. We were texting a lot in the evenings, but I would hide my phone in my bottom drawer from my dad in case my dad saw, but my dad wouldn't have cared. But I was just so nervous about having a boyfriend. And when we started going out, I'll never forget it, he used to walk me to every single lesson. But listen to this. I was a tease. Like, I was a tease. By this point, still not kissed him. He used to say to me, like, have I got something wrong with me? Like, you don't want to kiss me? And I'd be like, no, I just want to take it slow because I really like you. I want to take it slow because I don't know what I'm doing. I would make excuses so I didn't have to see the boy because I thought every time he'd want to see me, he'd want to kiss. We used to have houses at my old school and he'd come to my house and everyone would say, oh, he's outside for you. I'll call him James. They used to say, oh, James is outside for you. And I'd be like, tell James I don't feel very well. So then they'd go out and be like, James, she's not very well. Or they'd go out and say, James, she's being told off by a teacher. Like, all lies, all lies. But I used to think, if I am alone with him on break time, he's gonna want to kiss me. Like, he is gonna want to kiss me. And then he texts me in the evenings like, I really wanted to kiss you today. And I'd be like, me too. Like, tomorrow let's kiss. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? You don't know how to kiss. Like, why was I saying that? I was making it worse for myself. Like, Imogen, really, babes, really. I would message him and be like, tomorrow let's kiss. Like, we'll meet by buses and we'll kiss. Because I used to get a school bus into school every day. When I got to school buses, sometimes, I used to go to school an hour away. Sometimes, because I was so nervous about kissing him, I would get my dad to pick me up. I would call my dad like 3 o'clock when our school actually finished at 5. Be like, Dad, I don't feel very well, can you come pick me up? Then he'd message me like, where are you at buses? And I'd be like, I went home, didn't feel very well. How bad, because I was so scared. But I was such a tease. Like, I was such a tease looking back at it. Like, I was all talk, no do, because I was so scared. I was so scared. And one weekend, everyone was going to Eastbourne, and I was like, I've been with this boy for a couple of months now, and he was sort of saying to me, Imogen, like, do you actually like me? He was a little bit pressuring me. He was like, there's other girls in my area that like me, and he used to show me their MSN conversations, and some of these girls were really pretty, and I used to think, oh my god, I'm gonna lose this boy if I don't kiss him. Like, I'm gonna lose this boy if I don't kiss him. So this one weekend, everyone was going to Eastbourne. Eastbourne boys for life. That's what it used to be. Yeah, he loved Eastbourne, he loved it. So then, shout out to my Eastbourne huns, you know about this life. So I stayed at my friend's house, and my friend was actually going out with his brother, his twin brother. Oh yeah, and she was kissing him, she was loving her life with him, and there's Imogen like. But then that evening, I'd arranged to meet him. Everyone was going by the library in Eastbourne and we were going to meet. This is the scene. This boy thought I was up for anything. This boy thought I'd done everything but sex. Oh yeah, loving life. I got myself all tasked up, put my makeup on, loving my life. I was getting the train back to Brighton from Eastbourne, right? This is like a big thing for me. I stayed at my friend's house on the Saturday and then I was meeting him on the Sunday. The cricket was on, I never forget it. I never forget it because my dad was not happy. We're by this library and we're sat next to each other and our arms are touching and I'm thinking, he's gonna kiss me, he's gonna kiss me. Imogen, remember the mirror technique. Remember the mirror technique. Who even were you, Imogen? Like, who are you? So then I'm sitting there and he's going, look at the stars, look how pretty they are. And I'm like, oh yeah. Oh, they're so pretty, yeah. And then he's like, look at them. So he's pushed me back because we were like sitting on this like wall bit and he's pushed me back and I'm like lying down and I'm like, oh yeah, they're so pretty, and got straight back up. Little did I know, he's trying to push me so he can lie me back and kiss me all romantically and love my life. Well, no, I was getting back up. I was just pushing his attempts down. I was like, no, I'm back. Sos babe, I'm back. No, oh no, oh no. He did that 3 times and he was like, Imogen, I've been lying you back because I want to kiss you. And I was like, oh really? I didn't know. So then he was like, just look at the stars. And I was like, oh my God, here it is, here it is. Here's the moment. Here is the moment of truth. The kiss, the kiss. I was so nervous, Huns. Inside, I had butterflies. I was shaking. Didn't know what I was doing. Anyway, you ready for this? He lies me back. And this boy had kissed a couple of girls. Like, this boy was a little bit, do you know what I mean? Like, so I'm like, huh, there's me. I can't believe this. I can't believe I'm going to tell you this, but I'm going to be completely honest with you. I opened my mouth. Did nothing. I did nothing. I didn't know where my tongue was going. It went nowhere. It was like this. It was like stuck to the bottom of my mouth. It was like, I was, honestly, that was the, I think that genuinely has to be the worst kiss anyone's ever given someone. He literally was moving his tongue around and I was like, I can't even imagine what he must be thinking. Like, he must be thinking, this girl's lied. This girl's lied. So then when we stopped kissing, even though it wasn't even a kiss, I was like, oh my God, it was so cringe. Like, looking back, I find it funny. Got to put my leg up here, I've got to get a bit comfortable, do you know what I mean? So then I got back up, we like got back up and he was like, you've never kissed anyone, have you? I was like, is it that obvious? I was like, no. And I laughed and he was like, you've never done anything with a boy, have you? I was like, no. And to be fair, he did find it funny. Like, he laughed about it. He was like, Imogen, you didn't need to lie. Like, oh my God. Anyway, so then he's like, let me teach you. And I'm like, okay, teach me, baby boy, teach me. So then that library session, it lasted about, it seemed like an hour, but it wasn't. But at school, people used to call us Posh and Becks. Yeah, they used to call us David and Victoria Beckham. My teacher actually called us David and Victoria Beckham. Used to tell my parents about it. Well, we weren't David and Victoria because David and Victoria are still together, and me and baby Prince, we're not together anymore. We're not together anymore, thank God. Oh gosh, that's another story time. But honestly, can you imagine? Can you actually imagine? Like, honestly, I was like that. Oh there was no emotion behind it. It was like, I don't know, it was really weird, because when I went out with my actual boyfriend, who was my long-term boyfriend, that felt like my first kiss because it actually meant something and there was meaning behind it. This kiss was just really, how can I explain it? Yes, I just made that noise. This kiss was very much just like, I still didn't really know what I was doing. I feel like he didn't really know what he was doing. It was just very much, it was just a young kiss. It was a young kiss. And when I went out with my long-term boyfriend, he was like, I love how innocent you are, because I was just so like, everyone probably looked at me and thought, oh, she's so flirty, she's so confident with boys, but it was all talk. It was all a massive facade, because I didn't even know how to kiss. I'd still avoid him. I'd still do the whole, I think he loved it. I think he loved the fact that I just didn't want to meet him. He didn't in the end, because he ended up going and getting another girlfriend and sleeping with her. Lovely, lovely. Shout out to that girl, she loved it. Yeah, she MSN'd me about it. Lovely girl. Lovely girl. Lovely girl. That was a sweet end to the story, but basically, long story short, my kiss was so bad. But I kept ignoring him after that because I thought, oh my god, I still don't really know how to kiss. Like, yes, we kissed a lot at one point, but oh, it was so funny. It was so funny. Oh, it was funny. I thought I'd share that with you. I really hope you like this story time. Sorry, this story time's a little bit cringe and embarrassing, but I thought I'd share it with you because, huns, we all have a first kiss story. Everyone at one point doesn't know what they're doing. So if you haven't had your first kiss yet, then angels, you might be good at it, you might be rubbish at it, but we all have to start somewhere. We all learn something somewhere. I'm not encouraging everyone to go out and start kissing everyone, I'm just saying. And also, if you have had your first kiss story, then you'll relate to this, because maybe it went amazing for you and you were just a sick kisser off the bat, but I definitely wasn't. Oh my god. I think I'm a good kisser now though, angels. Hey. Did you just say that? Yeah, you did. Okay, so if you are new, then please subscribe. I'll be so grateful. Thanks for joining me on this story time. I've got loads of story times. I just thought I'd do a little quick one while I'm in the room. I'm in red. I feel a little bit like Senorita, you know, loving my life. I'm gonna go and adventure out into the snow season right now, outside. Anyway, if you are new here, please subscribe, I'd be so grateful. Enjoy my family of Huns. And also, if you're new here, then basically I play a song game, right? You just gotta guess the song that I'm mamming to. Cute, cute. My two shout outs this week go to Georgia Mullaney and Rachel McMahon. I hope I got your last name right, McMahon. I hope I said it right. Anyway, I love you both so much. Thank you so much for supporting me and being here with me. I'm so grateful. Thanks for staying on this journey with me, and I can't wait to share everything with you. I love you both so much. I love all my Huns so much. If you want the chance for a post notification shout out, all you need to do is hit the subscribe button, hit the what are you talking about? Wait. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my vlog channel, and then comment hashtag I'm a Hun when you've turned my post notification bell on. I love you all so much. Sorry about this story. I feel so lucky that I just get to sit here and talk with you. I've got so many story times. I can't explain to you. I've got all the auditions I've been to. Oh, they are some funny ones. I've got my bullying story times. I've got so many. Friendship story times. I've still got loads of broken friendship story times. What else have I got? Oh, Huns. I've got loads up my sleeve. I've got some funny ones as well. I've got my old job story times. I've got loads. Okay, well, if you want to see more story times, please let me know and give it a thumbs up. I love you all so much. Until next time, I'm gonna love you and I'm gonna leave you. I'm so cringe. I'm so cringe. I can't believe I even said it. Well, I can, because I do. I love you all.